and welcome to the channel. And as you can tell by the title, we will be ranking all 31 NHL teams. So let's just get right into it. Now, I want to start with every single Canadian team because I'm going to get it out there right now. I don't really follow all the Canadian teams. I'm sorry. So let's let's put don't care. So Calgary, don't care. Looking through here, Toronto can't get out of the first round. I'm sorry, guys. Montreal, too many cups. Always have good players. Ottawa, dumpster fire. Absolute dumpster fire. They can't find a way to win games. The front office does not know what they're doing. Constant rebuilds. Uh, Great cup run a few years ago, but absolute dumpster fire right now. Don't care about the Edmonton Oilers. Great young core. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. Fun guys to watch, but don't care about the Oilers. Winnipeg, I'm actually going to the Columbus Blue Jacket Winnipeg Jets game tonight. So spoiler alert, there's number one. I love the Columbus Blue Jackets. They're my absolute favorite team. I'm from Columbus, born and raised in Ohio. I absolutely love this team. Vancouver, the other Canadian team, don't care for. So now let's get into North America, the United States. LA, again, like the Canadian teams, I don't care for the California teams. There's just something about it. California, sunny desert, ocean front beaches just doesn't shout hockey to me. So dislike LA. Actually, don't care about LA. Don't care about Anaheim. And I don't care about San Jose. LA, San Jose, and Anaheim. The only team in that three that I'd probably actually end up rooting for if they played in a Stanley Cup final is San Jose, like they did a few years ago. When they played the Penguins, I was rooting for San Jose to win a cup, and they didn't. The Pens got that one, and they haven't been back since. Buffalo, a lot of dislikes, a lot of don't cares. Philly's a dislike. Now, it's because they're a Metro Division rival. Um, Philly always plays Columbus hard. Just don't care for the Metro teams. So let's put the Pittsburgh Penguins in dislike. Can't stand them. Cannot stand the Pittsburgh Penguins. Constantly winning cups, always in the playoff picture, always bumping the Jackets out of the playoffs. Capitals, dislike. Now, I am glad that Ovechkin won a cup. It took me a while to get over their win, but I'm glad Ovi got a cup. So let's put him in like. New York Rangers, dislike, because, shocker, they signed Artemi Panarin, former Blue Jacket. Was hoping he stayed, but unfortunately he moved on. But, he enjoys where he's playing and he's having a great year. And New York Islanders really enjoyed their run last year. Barry Trotz, after losing John Tavares, takes this team deep into the playoffs only to get bounced. I believe it was the second round, but they're a dislike for me. Nashville, Ryan Johansson, former Jacket. Another former Jacket, Matt Duchene. Apparently he really likes country music, but they're a don't care. Now, a few years ago when they were in the Cup final, playing against, again, the Pittsburgh Penguins, I was rooting for them to win a cup. I wanted them to win the Stanley Cup. But since then, don't really care for the Nashville Predators. They're kind of a middling team right now, in and out of the playoff picture. Minnesota Wild. The Wild they're a love. They're a love. And you'll see that these two teams, they're the 2000 expansion teams. I've always liked these two teams ever since they came into the NHL. Blue Jackets because they're my hometown team. And the Minnesota Wild, I love that logo. I love the players. And I love the area of Minnesota. Florida is a don't care. Florida's a don't care. They have Bobrovsky, again, former Jacket, so that's why they're in the don't care. I like the Colorado Avalanche, and I have for a while. I'm not old enough to remember the Patrick Waugh days. I believe I was 4 years old when they won the Cup in 2001. So, but I like the Colorado Avalanche. The Hurricanes, um, now, this ranking is kind of indicative of how this season's playing out right now. The Jackets are fighting for a playoff spot with most of these teams on this list, especially in the East. Well, only in the East, pardon me. But Carolina is a don't care. They have a really good team, but I just don't care for them. New Jersey, they're alike just because they're so bad. They can't seem to right the ship. The front office, the management in general, management in general, they don't seem to know what they're doing. They don't know how to build this team. They have good players, but they can't win with them. But I like New Jersey. St. Louis, you're defending Stanley Cup champions. I like St. Louis. I am glad they beat Boston in the Stanley Cup final. Good for them from clawing their way back out of the playoffs. People thinking they're going to be, competing for nothing, hoping to get a lottery pick, and they end up winning a Stanley Cup. Detroit Red Wings, they are a don't care. Again, constant success in the playoffs. Finally having a bit of a down decade, I would say. So don't care about the Detroit Red Wings. Tampa Bay, President's Cup trophies, but we swept them in the first round, so they're a don't care. Vegas is alike. Now, I've liked Vegas ever since they were announced as the 30th team. No, 31st. Yeah, 31st. Excuse me. 31st team. Love the players they picked up in the expansion draft, like Marc-Andre Fleury. One of my favorite goaltenders, even though he was a Penguin. James Neal, the real deal James Neal. Enjoyed watching him play. Jonathan Marchessault, great player. And then their top point scorer, William Karlsson, Wild Bill, former Jacket. So I like the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, my third and final love is the Arizona Coyotes, and that is because soon I will be moving from Ohio to Arizona in the Phoenix area, and I've always followed the team, but now even more so since I will be living in Arizona, I love the Coyotes. Chicago's alike. Now, if you would have asked me to do this 10 years ago, they would have made a dislike with all the cups they've won. But now that they're kind of the veteran team that's still fighting for, to get to the playoffs and still win cups, I like Chicago. Dallas is alike. I love Jamie Benn. He's a good player. I love the logo, the colors. That's mainly why I like Dallas. And finally, Boston, the only spot that doesn't have a team in it, and that's a hate. I can't stand the Boston Bruins, the way they play hockey. Brad Marchand, just can't stand this team. And them knocking Columbus out of the playoffs last year, 4-2, just cemented them in the hate column for me. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. There's my my ranking of the 31 teams in the NHL. Soon to be 32. We haven't had any news lately on Seattle. But thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give me a like, and if you want to, go ahead and subscribe. All right, thank you, everybody. Bye.